TPC, Ford Smoking Pipes here. Saturday, May 2nd. Been a whole week. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Don't know if I told you or not. I finally tried that Lane Limited 1Q after all this time. Pretty good stuff. Wasn't bitey. Wife likes the smell of it. Especially at a distance. She don't like smelling much of it up close at all. There's some things that just drive her off. I keep a pound or two of that too. I remember who it was. He was telling the story. Oh, it was Ed. The armchair piper was telling the story. If you don't know him, look him up. About this tobacconist he got to know, and how this guy come in and bought this real stinky tobacco. Or not fragrant. And he'd only buy certain amounts, and it wasn't all the time. Well, it got the best of him one day, and he had to go find out why. Or the tobacconist actually asked why. Come find out, the old boy used to buy it whenever he'd get in an argument with his wife. It was the one tobacco that she would not enter his den when he was smoking it. It'd run her off. So depending on how bad the argument was, depending on how much of that tobacco he bought, and he'd smoke that tobacco till he was over it, and he's willing to talk to her again. It's not that way around here, but it was a funny story. Thank you, Ed. Old habits die hard, Beardy. After I lost that one pocket tamper, I got used to my finger. Call this my stress reliever. Way Bearded sanded off that pick on it. Works pretty good for my thumb. I'll sit here and smoke and rub that groove on that tamper. Got out the Grabo smooth freehand. The one I interchanged the Bulldog bit on because the shank on the Bulldog split and the stem on this one split. Well, stem on my other rusticated one split. I liked it better, so I put the stem from this one on now. Stem I could have replaced, but that shank on that pipe, I don't have any hopes of. I guess somehow I abused it and split it. It's the only one I've had any trouble out of. What do I got in my pipe today? I got Daughter and Ryan's Don Giovanni. That's part of my backup series where I'm going back to blends that I didn't like for a certain reason. Back then, this one was too light for me. But I've changed my diet, so I decided, like I told you, I decided to go back and retry some. And this one's a good one. It's light on the cigar flavor, but I can pick it up now, and it's pleasant. I really like it. While it's in the budget blend series, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. May come a little dry, Might have to add a little moisture to it. Depends on your taste. I need to moisturize this one. I've had it for a while. It is a bit dry right now. Speaking of moisturizing, coffee. So, being I like that Lane 1Q so much, I ordered more. And then I come across some information, found out that Lane Limited has a budget line called Smoker's Pride. So I went and checked them out. They're at the local brick and mortar. We don't have a true tobacconist here. We have a little roll your own cigarette stores, things like that, the outlets. Nothing wrong with them. It's just that's all we got in this area. So I'd seen it there when I picked up my OTCs. I went and picked up some vanilla Cavendish from them. My bag came a little damp. Like 1Q, I don't think 1Q has the BG on it. I can't tell. Somebody else may know better than I do, but if it does, it's super, super, super light. It doesn't, I don't think it does because it don't come out goopy in the bottom of my pipe. I smoke it slow and it comes out ash. Something I respect about that. Anyway, that Smoker's Pride is moist. And if I rub it out, let it air a little bit, it smokes nice. It just goes to show you that a budget tobacco doesn't mean it's an inferior tobacco. It just means it's budget. A 60-year-old neighbor is driving his dad's 75-year-old truck. Anyway, that Smoker's Pride is pretty good. It could be an everyday. I took some of it and I want to toast some. I haven't pulled out the toaster yet, toaster of it. But flipped some into a Tupperware bowl, shot it in the microwave for 15 seconds, got it steaming, opened the top, knocked some of that moisture out of it, and if it had any of that propylene glycol in it, that would have vaporized it, made it atomize and go with the steam. You know what? It smoked even better then. I liked it better. So it may have a light dosing on it, I don't know, because it comes in the bag form and bulk. Try to keep it moist. Being I had that fit with heart arrhythmias last week, I've been on the hunt for the triggers for them. Unfortunately, propylene glycol, an additive to some foods and tobacco and things like that, can be a trigger for some people. So you can imagine Old Forest is dodging that just as fast as it can. I don't know what set off my episode truly, but I keep looking, keep watching, see if it's something I've done or something I've started eating that I shouldn't or drinking that I shouldn't. For all I know, I had a big dose of allergies and it was just a bad situation. It is that time of year. Anyway, update on my backup tobaccos. Retried the daughter and Ryan's. Don Giovanni. Makes a good light duty smoke. Makes a good blender. Blue bunny, little bitty bird is a bright blue. Bright blue. That one's almost teal. Looks like I made it down the bottom of that pipe, boys. After all, this is the second go around of this video. I messed up the first time. Told you 15 minutes in a microwave instead of 15 seconds. Put tobacco in there for 15 minutes, you're going to come out with dust. That's just my estimate. I haven't done it. Well, my good friends, I got some gardening to do. I got some Irish potatoes in foil on the grill. Got some hardwood on the other side of the grill creating heat. So I'm smoke baking potatoes. Plan on picking me up some wild greens today. Making a pot of pinto beans. Gonna have greens, beans, and potatoes. Of course, we'll put a little garlic powder on it, a little black pepper. Maybe even some Cajun spice, who knows. A little vinegar, of course. Onion. We'll eat like kings tonight. At least a hillbilly king, anyway. It's still out. It's a good pipe. I'm chewing on it. Y'all be safe out there. Get up off the couch. Go for a walk. Do some gardening. Grow some food. Happy smoking. Old Ford signing out.